you were previously charged with attempted murder of a government employee for essentially doing the exact same thing. And um, as a result, it is difficult to look at a subsequent situation with almost identical circumstances in which the attempt wouldn't have been to murder, if that makes sense.
To be fair, I didn't know there was an assault with deadly charge.
Hmm. Did you request an attorney at all at the time?
No, I did not.
Okay. So the reason I bring this up is because I'm not kidding. Had you not have pled guilty to the attempted murder, there would be you'd have a fighting shot to essentially not get charged with attempted murder here and instead be charged with assault with deadly. But because your guilty plea is stating, yes, I did that, it would be difficult to argue that your attempt this time was not to murder. You see where I'm getting at? If a few days ago you pretty much stated, yeah, it was the whole intent was to murder them, and then you go through with the stabbing today and you succeed in getting Luke, it would be very difficult to argue, no, but I didn't mean to, I didn't want to kill him. You see where I'm getting at?
Yeah. I still will say, like, fully under oath, the intent, at least today, last time wasn't, intended to kill, just harm, but I didn't know there was an assault with deadly charge, and,
Got
it is
it.
what it is. The intent wasn't to kill, just harm, but it is what it.
Got it. You do understand where I'm coming from, though, regarding having to push attempted murder based on that? Okay. If it had been something that was, like, long ago, there'd be a sort of a period in which we could justify there being sort of a disconnect between the multiple instances, but considering it has been a fairly short amount of time, I do feel comfortable pushing the attempted murder over assault with deadly. Despite what I had said before, with the additional context of the prior, unfortunately, it does change the circumstances a bit. So that being said, in terms of charges as of right now, give me one moment. Here we are. All right, so you're looking at two charges. It is going to be the attempted murder of a government employee alongside reckless evading. Prior to any reductions, it is 70 months and a $7,500 fine and 4 points on your license.
The license isn't fun, but the rest isn't bad.
How many points do you have on your license?
I should have none on.
That is correct. So as of right now, fair enough. As of right now, you do have 4 points on your license with the addition of these the reckless evading charge. How do you plead to the charges?
Not guilty.
Understood. There we are. Now that being said, I am going to fine you in the amount of $7,500. There we are. And let's see how long you've been in custody. All right, so taking into account the time that you've been in custody, it'll go down from the original 70 months down to 50. But beyond that, Harry, do you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
No, I'm good.
Perfect. Last question. Is this feud between you and Luke over?
Oh yeah, no, I'm done now.
Okay. All right.
Unless he starts egging me on again for an extended period of time.
Yeah, but Harry, why fall into the trap that is being poked? You're kind of giving power over you to other people by like falling for the bait.
Like, as I said, it wasn't that Australian better than New Zealand thing. That's banned, but it's him for an extended period of time for multiple days saying I won't do anything.
I mean, I don't like that personally.
Like that's asking for it, and also just egging someone on.
Trust me, I agree with you. But I do think there are better ways to try to get at someone than to just physically harm them. I mean, hell, if you want my honest opinion, if you were to approach their command or high command or whoever regarding behavior like that, especially if they're doing it while on duty, that behavior can likely get curbed pretty quickly, because then their job, like if you want to hit someone where it hurts, physically harming them, sure, but then you're going to get in trouble. Whereas if you bring up valid complaints to their superior regarding their behavior on duty, I mean, listen, from the police aspect of things, I think it's very silly when people start poking the bear, because I don't necessarily want to say you're asking for it, but the likelihood, the chance of whatever you're provoking actually happening becomes considerably higher for this exact reason, right? Like, someone continuously saying, you're not going to do it, you're not going to do it. Eventually, someone's going to get fed up and fucking do it. And when that stuff happens, obviously that then takes away, police resources, EMS resources to deal with something that was entirely avoidable had those things not have been said. So for what it's worth, I do think you should reach out to, to his superior if this stuff is happening while they're on duty.
At the same time, though, you would expect someone in command of a government, entity, or like in the command structure, to know not to do it just outright.
Sometimes people get a little too comfortable, Harry, and they need to be sort of reeled back in, and specifically told. And unfortunately, what happens is if they're never told, they sort of operate under the guise of like, I'll always have that one warning before I have to stop. Which is why I'm asking you to reach out specifically to their higher up, so that you can have this conversation, so that this doesn't have to be a thing. Now, the reality is this could just stop entirely if there's no more sort of poking the bear, but there's no guarantee. I'm just saying, if it does happen again, you really should reach out to their command and discuss, the situation as a whole. I mean, obviously, they're probably not going to be your biggest fan, considering you did stab an EMS at CMC. And I'm not saying what you did was reasonable. It's just more understandable with the full context of the story. This wasn't just some one-off, you're a crazy person, you stabbed someone because they looked at you the wrong way,
No. And it's not, I think, what he thinks, just him saying Australia is better than New Zealand. It was a constant him, as I've said, saying I won't do anything, both to my face and on Twitter.
Yeah. Like I said, please reach out to their higher ups regarding it, because like I said, the unfortunate reality is if they never get spoken to regarding it, they're likely just going to keep down that same path. All right. Now you have been billed. Your weapons license has been revoked.
Still should have been taken like 2 days ago.
See, weapons license revoked. Let me just put this reason. There we are. So that is done. The charges should now be on your profile. They are. So we are good. So again, just a reminder, your DNA is now on file. Your weapons license has been revoked. You have 4 points on your license. Well, it's actually 8 points because you got charged with reckless evading not long ago, from my understanding. Hold on. I just want to give you... Yeah. From the situation, from... Yes, correct. You did get reckless evading, so you got 4 points from that. And then today's 4 points, so you're at a total of 8. They do fall off after 30 days on a rolling basis. So 30 days after 420, those original 4 points would fall off. And then 30 days from today, the additional 4 points fall off. So just a heads up, you're allowed 19. Once you exceed 19, your license is suspended.
To be fair, that hasn't stopped race.
Yeah, not wrong. But treat it like this. With the suspended license, it's it's a misdemeanor for you to drive. It's an arrestable. You in the driver's seat of a car means you get arrested.
Yeah, true.
So just keep that in mind. And then obviously, upon arrest, your vehicle gets searched. If there's anything illegal, that stuff gets taken. So just be mindful of that. It doesn't look like you're a frequent flyer, so I wouldn't worry too much. But again, just as a reminder. You've been informed of the VAF. Additionally, you can see the VAF-related stuff in your contracts. Do you know how to see those?
Contracts, that in the documents area,
Correct. If you go down to documents and then contracts, there should be a VAF notification regarding the VAF you just received on your Astron. And that should detail the incident vaguely, also involve a report number, and should cover everything there. Yeah, if you'd like, you can reach out to an attorney regarding the VAF-related stuff, or if you wish to appeal charges. But aside from that, we are good. I am ready to send you off.
No, I'm all good to go.
All right. If that's the case, it's going to be, we'll do 45 months. Don't get baited into stabbing someone.
You'll probably see me again, just not for the same reasons.
Good. Listen, that's okay. As long as it's not for something like stabbing someone or shooting them or hurting someone. Listen, property crime is one thing, all right? But the other stuff is unnecessary. Not worth it.
I don't tend to like shooting. At least with stabbing, and I'm up close and can watch the shock and pain. So,
Harry!
What?
That's messed up.
Truthful.
That's messed up, Harry.
Yeah, it is, but...
Have a good one. I'm going to get you sent off.
All right.
Goodbye. All right. Rhodes responded to 14 Alpha at CMC, which Luke Rhodes wasn't far from the hospital, and upon heading northbound on Davis, Rhodes saw speeding Astron found on instance. Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Called. Hmm. On searching Harry, found a knife. Yeah, Harry's actually very nice. $15,300. Hmm. Hmm. Uh. Um. Let's find the other report. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Hmm. 24141. We need signs of tampering. I need photos of the car. If there's an active.
Northbound center. There's 2 or 3 interference vehicles. One being a grey Sultan, one's the white Komodo looking thing. Currently right southbound Little Bighorn.
You're 90
Be
right.
on the lookout for the others too, since we lost the Furore.
If for the interaction processing with BCS, even though it did attack you necessary. Listen, it's always a pleasure.
Approaching Capital. Cross Cap, disregard left eastbound Capital.
If only you could see my POV of me seeing you
Following
speed
left,
past while I was on the way to the hospital, and I was like, I don't want to not go, but also this car's like leaving the general area.
Nice pit.
It was
on-ramp now to Olympic
it was the right
Freeway,
call. It worked.
Eastbound. Popular. So over the freeway, taking the exit back down towards Popular, the southern side. Crossed over Popular, back onto the Olympic.
The fuck! He made it up
Oh,
to
he jumped over. Little Bighorn, Little Bighorn. Actually wasn't even ready for that.
Eyes on it, I'm a little big on now.
Still northbound Little Bighorn?
No, I'm BCB. Never saw it after the jump.
Was it the popular onto the on-ramp jump?
Yeah.
Northbound Ellis Freeway, northbound Ellis Freeway, correct lanes.
Oh, I'm northbound. I'm north of the water treatment.
Stand by, I lost visual of it, I don't know if it turned off or not. I just saw a black speeding vehicle northbound Ellis Freeway.
I've got nothing still. Nothing. Oh, nope. I got nothing.
I don't know if it turned off, it probably did.
It had to have.
I'm BCB on it.
I still have nothing at water treatment.
Vinewood Ball.
The fences were down at the off where you jump up at the casino off the freeway, so I'm gonna code 6 Mirror Park. Vehicle was registered to Marty Wolf.
Vinewood Bowl.
That Harrison Faraday or whatever his name is, those vehicles earlier.
A firm. It was behind that
involved as
tattoo
well.
shop.
That's
What was this,
76.
the result of?
Fleeker.
Jesus. Do we have any suspects anywhere to cover, or was that everything there that you got away with?
That was everything there.
Alright. But I did see a war party driving around. I crashed into the side of Frank Scaletta. He said sorry, and then drove off. I think they're getting ready.
A firm. Be advised. Something that likely has not caused any drama yet, but 1000% will. Oh my god, I'm having a headache. Big Dog Noodles was up for rent earlier.
I got a
And
black Grizzly going northbound parallel with the freeway by the casino. It's off the racetrack going northbound up the mountain. I'm BCB at the minute.
you're not here now.
I'm gonna stay down here because it U-turns.
I'm gonna go up the dam side.
I'm up the damn side.
Someone on freeway though. I don't see it going
I'll
over.
go around the
I reckon
freeway.
it went down. It could go southbound on the freeway or northbound on the freeway. I don't know.
Actually, I'll stay on Mirror Park Boulevard then if King's got the freeway. Just in case he comes southbound.
Are I pushing the off-road parts of the dam northbound right now?
Yeah, it was right behind the little barns down here on the racetrack. It could also go off-road down like underneath the dam and go down Mirror Park that way.
Yeah, on the backside of the racetrack.
That's right. So I'll go down that way, give it a look.
I'm here on Mirror Park Boulevard, waiting to see if it comes up.
Roger.
Could they just continue going all the way east without us knowing?
Probably. Up the fucking mountain.
Anyone over at Palomino area?
759. Only off-road would be up by like Palomino, Sonora, the mountain. Haven't seen anything so far. Possibly still up on the mountain.
Giving it a look now.
I'm scaling the mountain now. The northern mountain ridge north of the pipes appears to be code 4.
I'm on the western side, south pipes, and it's code 4 as well.
I've seen nothing on Mirror Park Boulevard as of yet. So.
Anyone check the road that's to the north of the off-road area you're on?
I'm on the off-road bit, like by the big pipes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything.
I went through that area. I went through that area before I went up the mountain.
Ah, okay.
So, code 4.
If Davenport's covering Mirror Park Boulevard, I don't even think they could exit by the casino. I don't know where they would have gone. I feel like Eunice got there fairly quick.
Yeah, they did.
Wait, did anyone clear the little barn area? Could they just be chilling there?
No, I've cleared it off on the north side, but I was right there and they went opposite me, went northbound.
They go back. I mean, I don't think they would, but could they go back there though?
Hold on.
Negative eyes on the barn area, it's code 4.
Alright.
Yeah, I cover pretty much every exit on the Mirror Park Boulevard, so.
Yeah, so they could have gone straight across Ellis Freeway and gone to like Sonora Road, maybe.
Let's keep an eye out for that white Komodo looking thing. The grey Sultan. I forget the other vehicle that was involved.
Was it a dark gray or a light gray?
Dark grey.
The Sultan was registered to Malcolm Jenkins.
A firm. Then that's going to be the one that pit me in a pursuit earlier.
Stand by for the plate on the white vehicle that was involved for Faraday.
Was that his premiere?
I'm not sure if it was the Premier. I thought it might have been. It was in UQ4.
So I've seen two of his vehicles today. One being a black Astron, I think with pink headlights, and the other being, it looked like a Premier from what I saw. That was the one parked behind the tattoo shop on like El Rancho.
Two of us gonna get a fuel mirror part.
It's a Komodo, the one that was used
A
in
firm.
this.
Status on Mirror Park Boulevard, you okay?
I'm pushing king.
Oh! Forgot.
A firm.
24, I'm going to double check that innocence. marked out there.
I have Astron registered to Hayden Smith that was in the area of the tattoo shop. Black Astron, did that have any involvement in this situation?
Don't believe so.
It was possibly one of the two that pulled up on me.
I pulled up onto Amarillo Vista, and they were like off-road close to the tattoo shop.
$759 refueling strawberry gas. 1323 CMC. Good to call that one at UTL. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
No problem, thank you.
If there's no actives, I'll just say this on radio super quick again. The way in which car parts get repaired has since changed. Now all car parts pretty much turn into a like recyclable material, if you will, and then you use those parts to repair stuff like turbos and brakes and stuff like that.
I did go and... That's good because you can actually store more of it here.
A firm.
Yeah.
You no longer have to have a stockpile of 1,000 things like some people would have in their home.
That's good. Definitely going to be a lot cheaper for us as well.
Well, someone was saying Bruce Baylor was trying to sell like a package repair for like $100,000 to fix all parts in a car.
Guys, I'm trying the jump that we just did. Our cars could not do that.
Mine, I've done it. Which side did they take? Was it the opposing lane or the proper lane?
Crusade. It was the Crusade side where you land there instead of Amblapple.
A firm. I'm fairly certain I can do it, and I know on the opposing side you have to swing far right as you're about to take the jump. I'll see if I can do the other one. Let me just look at the angle. A firm. Clearing the spools is a little problematic sometimes.
It's not that. I can't even get close to. I just keep hitting the wall above the tunnel every time because I don't have the acceleration that car clearly does.
I'm trying it. Good luck.
Repairing.
I hit the spool.
At least you made it over though.
A firm. There's got to be a better angle to avoid the spool.
King and I were like bugs on a windscreen when we hit the walls.
Yeah, mate. I just can't do that jump in this car. It doesn't have enough power going up the ramp.
The jump is so risky, though. Oh, yep, you hit the spool
all the way
too.
from the ramp to Little Bighorn?
Yeah, they landed on Crusade, just kept going.
I think they hit something because they ended up going northbound Little Bighorn. Maybe they did hit the spool, but not as hard as us.
I mean, both you and I both hit the spool. Our vehicles are not disabled. They are smoking, though. Also, if they consistently do this, I mean, we should just position a vehicle on Little Bighorn. Alternatively, I'm sorry, the person in me that wants to see the world burn just thinks spikes in the area before the fucking jump.
The biggest problem is you wouldn't know when they're going to do it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try again. Did you make it over Davenport?
Excellent.
Right, a skill issue on my part then. How fast are you going?
I have no idea. I was just trying to focus on aiming for not hitting the spools when I landed. I didn't hit the spools, but there is a post that you'll end up hitting anyway.
You do the
I think I was
river
doing my
did?
plenty, I think.
Try again. So they went down like the off ramp from the freeway, the big long one, then went south on Popular, and then west onto that ramp. They lost a lot of speed.
They take the off ramp from Olympic, and then you just go across Popular and then straight up.
Oh, they took. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, they get the run up.
Oh.
So you get like the downhill from the ramp all the way. I mean, you do have to slow because it's a pretty steep like turn because it winds all the way around, but you get that speed.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't making it. I think
100%.
The jump now.
I didn't realize you were turning from Popular. There you go.
Oh no!
There's this. Oh. Did you hit the
spools
spool?
go there, you'd land it perfectly.
Yeah.
They made it over the spools, I think.
You know what we should do? We should see whether we can get a couple of wire ropes up there or something.
We should just get the Danish to plant another fucking tree there. That's what we should do, or a forest.
A billboard that just says no.
Billboards. No, denied.
Yeah, just a circle with a line through it.
You know, like the upset parent that's like pointing their index finger. No, just like that.
Water.
I'm gonna try again, but I'm gonna go far. If I go far left, I'll miss the foil things completely.
Will you end up in Milton's mods though?
Maybe.
You just got to go like a car with left of what you were, and then that'll be perfect to miss the pole on the exit.
You know what? I'm gonna position
the other side
on
of the street.
Crusade, and I'll take a look at the angle. I'll be far down.
I'm going for jump.
Oh, clear. That was clean.
So about 125, I cleared it completely, and I stayed far-ish in the far left lane, and just went straight.
Okay, so I will say, the locals seem to have put the spools back, and if they were in the position that they're in now, I don't think you would have made it. I think you would have hit this spool right here.
It just moved again for me. So weird.
So right here, I think is where the area you cleared, which makes sense because you landed in the correct lane, I believe. And if that was there, you would have slammed straight into it. So what gap do we have to hit? Right here? Or just over it?
I landed over it. That time, so the spool for me was like in the road, so I landed in the gap to go past it.
Yeah, I think with it there, if you were to do the exact same thing, you'd hit it.
If we drive down the road, they may actually replace them.
76 to the latest 911.
Oh yeah, cool. Is it a fluke or is it not? We will find out in a second.
What if they're doing something like hugging the left side to like perfectly line up their car to then just send it straight, like
They
consistently?
weren't that close to the wall.
Oh, A-firm. Oh. Yep. See?
Yeah, coil.
That's spool. I'm not kidding. There's literally a car length or car width gap. That is it. Maybe, I don't know. It's possible. It's just very fucking dangerous.
I think you're better off hitting the spool than the tree, though. The tree would disable you, I think.
I want to take a look at the angle. Hear me out. We put up a barrier. No, I'm kidding.
I like the billboard idea, to be honest.
It's almost looking like that gap is lined up with keeping your car centered on the dotted line. I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. Let me know when you're no longer repairing your car. I don't want to run you over.
Go for it, I'm safe. You'd have to go through a tree to hit me.
Incoming. Oh, I went over. No, I didn't. Oh!
Nailed it. There's no coil there anymore. Just an open gap.
The coil is there for me, and my car barely tapped it.
Oh, that was perfect, Dank. Did you follow the center line there?
I did, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
It starts to curve once it gets to the top, but like I was trying to like imagine it just continued straight before it started to curve. What a song.
How much speed did you get when you came off the off-ramp? Like when you hit Popular, do you know how much you had?
I was not paying attention. I was so focused on the fucking lines.
I gotcha. Going again. Tree!
Oh no.
Good. I was too far to the right.
When you got to the the locals are oh my god, did you see that? There's a local cavalcade that ramped from the freeway eastbound down onto Little Bighorn.
I've seen that, yeah.
Four 76 37 Gentry.
Oh fuck. It almost looked like you were about to clear it.
Yeah, I think they got super lucky, or they just about clear that coil.
What if, okay, so the coil that we keep hitting is the one that's on its side, but like the side is the sides are up against the ground. Oh. Oh, Davenport, you weren't wearing your harness. EMS from PD.
EMS.
Any 52s on Crusade in Little Bighorn.
A firm units en route.
Davenport.
Yeah, the worst thing is, I realize that when I see the tree falling off. Fuck. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Holy fuck. Davenport, I didn't see the spool that you hit because King had just hit it. But let me tell you, I saw you out of the car.
I clipped the tree.
You clipped the tree?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what I saw.
So basically, what we're saying, guys, is this is Coil's fault, yes?
Yes.
Coil,
yeah, it's the coil. Okay, but King, what about this? What if... Okay, do you know how the spool on this side isn't positioned like this? It's like standing. What if we aim for this one where it's lower? I think we clear that. But it's just so far to the left. I don't know what angle we hit. Actually, I mean...
I think I know what angle to hit. I think you go on the right side of the center line and then cross to left.
Left, yeah, and then you clear it.
Oh, did they do the jump that goes from there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I'm going again. I'm going again. Don't die, Davenport. We need you.
Very technical, scientific stuff happening here today.
Oh!
That's not me. Everyone
no,
okay?
it was another local who was trying to join in on our shenanigans.
That local, I'm lucky to be alive. Counting my stars right now.
I wasn't as unlucky as him.
I was repairing my car and a flaming car just landed on me.
Is it clear over there?
Negative. In like 10 seconds it should be.
Copy that.
EMS, you are gonna have to move because you very likely get hit there. Also, Davenport's okay, firm. Davenport's repairing his vehicle where it was, so if you intend on swinging left, hold for now until his vehicle's out of the way, because you might actually swing towards him.
Let me know when I'm good.
Hey, firm. Davenport should almost be done.
Are you good now?
Rolling.
Oh, that was good.
There it is. Okay, that was it. You're right.
Did you see your speed?
I was about
focused on the
90
lines?
to 95 when I crossed Popular. So that's how. So I stayed on the right side of the line. I'll show you the angle if you want to come over. I stay on the right side, and then you clear that little coil exactly how you said it. I would. This is perfect.
That's what I say. EMS is here and you've cleared it, so we're the good luck charm.
Yes, true. I do feel a lot more confident that we have medical ready.
Harness check.
So I made sure it was the first one I did.
So as I came off, around here I'm doing like 95 and accelerating. So I go straight up and then cross right there.
Oh yeah, I see that.
But that's not exact. But it's like basically you just I would have flown way before if I had the spin. But
yeah, you can actually see the height difference of that spool on its side versus the other ones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a try. Good luck to me.
I believe in you. I'm gonna watch.
Oh, oh.
Oh.
You know, a little different, but got the job done.
And that works too.
Oh.
Who is that?
Toby Jones.
He's cheating in that car. He's cheating.
I can't even pull him over. What the fuck am I gonna tell him? You can't do that after I did.
Yeah, exactly. He's cheating. That car's unfair.
What car was it?
It's the Chiron thing. The Drax or
Like the
crap or-
Thrax?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I'm going one more time, then I'm gonna go buy some repair kits and probably fix my car.
Oh, that was
Yeah, I got
perfect.
it.
Right
I
over
got
that
it.
spool.
Okay. Nice.
Davenport's incoming.
I should probably get out of the way, yeah.
Oh, you cleared the
went-
big spool.
You went over the big one. Yeah. Okay. Damn.
Went with the center line in the center of my car.
I think you've got more torque in your car.
I was only doing like 85. I had a terrible run with traffic.
That's how mine was. 85 crossing popular, like roughly. I also didn't give myself a massive run up. So that might have been why. Oh.
You imagine attempting to do that on a Taurus?
I'm pretty sure the fucking roof of the fucking Taurus would hit the spool.
Possibly. That was after the Smithy foot.
For 9076 to Sandy. See if there's anyone from Chaos Legion around to fix my core. I do have a black Astron northbound LS Freeway registered to ride or die. It's flagged for the jewelry store.
There's a person on top of a black and color by Botch with an orange person just clapping. I believe they better just be watching you guys do that whole time.
Copy that.
If it's orange, is it registered to Patty Guinness? Because I saw a progress earlier registered to him. Patty's good people.
Buddy Wolf, which was the guy we were chasing.
Payment 1323.
Funny, Patty Guinness is like an F1 fanatic. Every time I talk to that man, somehow F1 is brought up.
Who's he support?
I have no idea. That's a Patty question.
I bet you, if it's fucking Max Verstappen, I'm gonna lose my shit. Glory Hunter.
The vehicle did come back to Body Wolf, so it may have been that individual who was chasing them.
Tonight.
Actually, Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Chaos Legion, I require assistance. Hello? Is anyone from Chaos Legion around? I require assistance.
I'm going to be out repairing my car for a little bit. If anybody else needs repairs, I have parts, etc. Let me know.
What is that? Is that a digital sign?
371 1041.
I'm Matilda.
I'm Matilda.
Supported.
Be advised, I have a vehicle registered to Levi Archer, flagged for a 24/7 robbery off of Alhambra Drive.
PD, be advised of the latest person with a firearm call out in front of Toledo Bank.
Oh.
It'll be 76 to Toledo to check out what that's about.
You'll hear the beep beep in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Just had a helicopter flying over me in the south side. It's Gang 1. Oh, it's blue. It might be Manor 1, actually.
464 checking ATC for any rogue aircrafts.
Oh, look at that. I feel like if you kept counting, you actually would have probably hit it right on the...
I would have been like 10 seconds off, I think.
Alright, Chad, you're trading to 76 Toledo for the bank robbery.
Can confirm there is a rogue aircraft in the south side.
King, once you're finished repair, would you be able to grab A1 for Polito?
Hey!
Hey, what up, Rhodes?
I have bad news, I think.
Fuel cap is the other side, bro. Fuck.
It reaches, surely.
What'd you say?
I said I think I have bad news.
Okay.
Did you hear about Big Dog Noodles?
No.
So it was Mr.
It went up for rent today.
The heli
I heard, yeah. I heard Mike got it.
Wait, which Mike?
My Mike. Our Mike.
Manx?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh my God.
So. I asked about it, and I think, well, he's in awake right now. So whenever I hear something, I'm sure we got it though. There's no way.
Well, so here's what happened. I walk into Senior Buns. I see that the for rent sign is on top of Big Dog Noodles, and I was like,
"Yep,
wait a minute." So then I go inside and it says available for rent. So I'm thinking to myself, the last thing I fucking want is